Welcome to Good News Week, coming tonight from the Jesse James wing of the Melbourne International Comedy Festival Rehab Centre. And the big news? The nanny state. The nanny state, the government's health task force, wants to overhaul Australia's food labelling laws, meaning alcohol could soon carry the same kind of gory images you see on cigarettes. Instead of smoking harms babies, you'll have drinking causes baby. And like cigarettes, the severity of warnings will vary, from cirrhosis right through to singing karaoke. On some bottles, the warnings will be very simple. Do not insert. There'll be graphic images too, not of diseases or long-term effects, just what you really look like dancing. In the Middle East, organised crime gangs have abandoned drug trafficking and turned to a more lucrative source of income. Saffron smuggling. Spice, the final frontier. Until recently, the only profitable spice that would fit up your ass was posh. The gangs are smuggling the spice into Mumbai for $3,500 a kilo. Gee, if there's one place where Indian food should be less expensive, it's India. Customs officers are uncovering up to 3 cases of smuggled saffron every day. But it has such a lovely fragrance. Cavity searches have never been so pleasant. Or yellow. You know what this means? Border security can finally team up with MasterChef and make the highest rating show of all time! Yeah! And it's terrible, ladies and gentlemen, some of these herb and spice smugglers don't even have valid parsley ports. They'll strip search you and confiscate your clothes. Your clothes, they'll confiscate. You might even end up doing time. You love it. To force a confession, you may even be tortured on the spice rack. Who's a dill now? Basil? Rosemary? Cardamom? But spice criminals are vicious. Many innocent people have been assaulted. Are peppered and are fried until golden brown. Yeah, I love the spice jokes. Did this stuff about herbs. No one even noticed they weren't spices. In Afghanistan, the government has banned live news coverage of Taliban raids. In response, the Taliban condemned the move, calling it an attack on free speech. They even taunted the government. What are you, the Taliban? The authorities say the ban will prevent extremists sending coded messages. See, when they're blowing up one place, it's actually a secret signal to blow up another place, which may in fact be another message. Those crafty terrorists. They would send a letter, but the Americans have been tracking them down from the return address. The Taliban claim the ban on live coverage undermines their right to express themselves as weapons-based performance artists. The Taliban just love watching things blow up. Besides the news, their favourite TV show is Mythbusters. they considered starting their own network, but it's really hard to build a high-tech communication system when all you've got are rocks and donkeys. And it's not just live attacks. They also don't want the government to censor Mama Fatima's hour of hummus wrestling. And Sassy Salome's hot, wet burqa show. And that's the good news.
It's good news week. Someone dropped the bomb somewhere, contaminating the atmosphere and blackening the sky. It's good news week. Someone found a way to give the rotting dead a will to live, go on and never die. It's good news week.
Wait! I have the feeling this should be plugged into something. It's just a spare fucking cord on the side.
That's the thing that turns Channel 10 on. So there's nothing going out.
Okay, here we go. Once again, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Good evening tonight. With sides split and guts busted, the little ray of sunshine, Claire Hooper. Melbourne's favourite bouncing baby boy, Frank Woodley. And coming to the Factory Theatre in Sydney with his show Human Dressage, the beautiful British mind of Russell Kane.
Lovely Russell.
And they're hot on the trail of the big cat, Mikey Robbins. Host of Sleuth 101, star of this year's great comedy debate, and owner of many fine boots, Cal Wilson. And another hot ticket at the Sydney Comedy Festival this week, the Sweet Georgia Peach, Reginald D. Hunter. How are you, Reg?
I'm pretty good, baby. How about you?
I'm well.
You all right?
I like it when you say baby.
You like that?
Yeah, it's got
You do realize that is a showbiz baby.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's different than the baby, say, if we was drinking and alone.
Well, what would the baby be then?
Fun. Trust me.
Where have you been since we last saw you?
Oh, I've been to Sweden, I've been to Dubai, I've been to New York, been to LA, I've been to East Hell.
It's a rude question. How well do you go down in Sweden? Is it language-based there, or are you doing mime stuff?
I do pretty well in Sweden. They just be amazed to see somebody who's not white. And everything else after that is just gravy, really. I mean, you should go, man. They dig you too, man.
I don't know if I'm too short to go to Sweden, aren't I? Or grotesquely tall, sort of blonde people.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Blonde people get tired of blonde people. Beautiful people get tired of beautiful people. That's why I think you would do well, man. Sweden, here we come. Cal Wilson, gorgeous to see you again.
Lovely to see you, Mr.
How was your comedy debate? I heard you were very good in it.
I was okay. I think I might have torn Paul McDermott apart in the comedy debate. I don't know whether you've heard of him. Lovely man.
In fact, the phrase I heard was, like a pack of hungry wolves.
In hot boots.
Your hot boots, yeah.
Well, after you whoop Paul McDermott's butt, you could take a couple of festivals off then. You don't really have to work too hard after that.
My job is done.
That's a wrap, baby. That's a wrap.
I've decided I don't like them very much. And
yeah, we may be struggling for points.
Yeah, that's right.
Bewilderbeast?
Yes.
A brand new show for you?
Yes, that's right. I'm doing I mean, the title doesn't have any great... Well, the only reason why I've called it Bewilderbeast, a friend of mine, he's got a private zoo that went bust, and he had 1,000 wildebeest he had to offload, and I bought them. I'm selling them as merch after the show. But other than that, it's just, me running around desperately trying to think of things to do to stop the audience leaving before the end.
I'm just noticing your new haircut. You look like someone else on TV. Have you seen the squirrel from the Bank West ad?
Actually, but I haven't seen him. But I often play with my nuts. Okay, there's...
Frank Woodley. That's family entertainment. Russell Kane, first time on the show for you. Everyone else is a bit of a regular, I suppose.
Although not the first time on this stage, because I was also on Cal's team during the Great Debate.
Oh, I didn't even realise.
And, we went at you like an autistic kid at a drum and destroyed you.
You can see they don't like autistic humour here.
Yeah, sorry. So I've been got to see Australia at the end of the last festival. I've never been here before. I came to Melbourne, that's all I knew. And I've seen Queensland and Tasmania. I've been all over the place. So it's brilliant. I'm loving it here. Tassie's great. It's the only place where they laugh when you ask them what is there. They laugh before they answer a question. I was in the cab driver and I said, "Is there anything to do after 10 p.m?" And he just went, "You sure is pretty." That's the end of that.
Well, we hope you enjoy your first, I suppose, feeling event with us.
Yeah.
First time on the show.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm falling apart.
I think we've worked out what that thing plugs into.
I'm on fire. First skirmish is What's the Story? Claire, Frank, Russell. Cop an eyeful.
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven and a car going, and that's Catherine Manning, who is
from
she's the
Say No for Kids.
Oh yeah, there was Chips and
then your
sort of LLT, sort of teenagey
and your Sexy
adulty
Lady
magazines.
Yeah. I don't think they're aimed at teenagers.
Well, Zoo is and stuff, isn't it? Not I mean like 16, 17. I don't know anything about it. Have I said the wrong thing?
No.
It just seems.
I think you've got this
Crisps
gorgeous,
and porn.
innocent vision. No, they're aimed at 40-year-old men with the brains of 14-year-olds.
Right. Okay. Yes.
Hey, come on, chips and porn are the two basic food groups.
Yeah. But it's not porn as long as they have an asterisk on each nipple, apparently. The magazine is always like a footy result just over a vag. You're like, it's not porn, there's a footy result in a vag. It's completely fine.
So no, I said to a kid just the other day, it doesn't even relate that much. It's just we had some friends and they had a kid staying and they said, "Oh, tonight we're having fish and chips," and they're really excited. And I just thought it would make them laugh if I said, "Really? I thought we were having chips and fish." I thought that would be a little, but they went. But anyway, so there's no fish in there. There's just chips. No, it's not. So they don't want the chips next to the things with adult themes. The thing about adult themes, like I remember there was a movie on SBS and it said, like they made an announcement it will have adult themes. So I waited up for hours, it was all about mortgages and taxation. Right. But anyway, this is...
Do you really need a campaign to not feed porn to children in this country? Their parents in Queensland going, "Have we been doing that wrong all this time? And he really loved that DVD, double anal as well. We're going to have to take it away. It's completely inappropriate."
You do have it. 10 points for them, ladies and gentlemen. Parents groups are calling for a ban on the sale of softcore pornography at newsagents, supermarkets, convenience stores, petrol stations and milk bars. They're also terribly offended by the word milk bar. The groups claim so-called lads magazines like People, The Picture and Zoo are contributing to the sexualisation of children, although not as much as the new Fondle Me Elmo. The last thing kids want to see is provocative images of naked women when they go to buy cigarettes with their fake IDs. To stop them being sexualised, you have to keep children out of the newsagents and at home in front of the telly watching Beyonce and Lady Gaga. Our spokesman for one magazine said the current rules were fine, they just need to be more tightly enforced. Then when he realised it said fine, tight and force in the same sentence, he went back to his office for a wank. Mikey Cal Reg, curtain up.
Oh, hello!
Oh, he's very science fiction looking. So is he.
Wow, Lee pushed his face right through that cloth, man.
Right.
Okay, dude,
He
for a
dead.
shroud.
He dead.
See, that's what happens if you go to the wrong part of Collins Street at night. In the 90s, the theory came out because they carbon dated the Shroud of Turin and said it was actually, they reckon it was made in the 15th or 16th century. But now they actually come out and said that the Shroud of Turin is real.
Yes, there's a shroud of a dead guy who we would prefer to believe was white, and and we're gonna call him Jesus. Yeah.
I don't know if the Vatican's into marketing, but Shroud of Turin tea towels would be fantastic.
Bedspreads, bedspreads.
Bedspreads or curtains. Wouldn't that freak the neighbours out? There we go.
I reckon a lovely spinnaker on Vatican I would be nice as well.
So this is the scientists that have come up with a new 3D image of Jesus based on the Shroud of Turin, and they've worked out that Jesus wasn't the hot, tall, muscular, blonde dude that they thought he was.
He was a chick.
Very close, apart from the chick part, ladies and gentlemen. That they have 10 points. Scientists in the US have used genetic information blood and the impression of the Shroud of Turin to create a three-dimensional image of Jesus. The shroud first emerged in the 16th century with no record of its origins and has been kept at Turin Cathedral ever since. It only comes out once a year for the Vatican Christmas party so the Pope can do his Holy Ghost impression. Rat singer!
It's amazing how many members of the Catholic Church come out once a year at the Christmas party.
Autism and Catholic jokes they don't like here in Melbourne.
Well, certainly the Pope doesn't seem to be able to relate to people very well.
He never makes eye contact.
The 3D image clearly shows that Jesus was a first-century Palestinian Jew, a bearded man of Middle Eastern appearance. In fact, he only got crucified because of a misunderstanding at airport security. The experts also say, contrary to popular depictions, Jesus was quite swarthy, and his surname was actually Bin Laden. That's awkward. The shroud is now on display in Turin, where you can see the three-dimensional image in person. And Jesus in 3D is fantastic. His whole body just jumps off the screen and bleeds on you. And if you let your eyes go slightly out of focus, you can see a dolphin. So after one faithful round of Good News Week, the Hooper team are on 10 points, the Robbins team 10 points. Coming up, the singers and the songs. During the break, as we prayed to 3D Jesus, both teams were given 3 clues to a recent strange but true story. Hooper, Woodley and Kane have a hazard warning.
Hey, look! I'm Lady Gaga!
The great thing is 15 years ago you could have done that gag as Madonna. It's just... Yeah.
There's always somebody with pointy tits.
And a flashing vag.
Yeah.
That would be Britney Spears, wouldn't it, with a flashing badge?
Yeah, okay.
They don't like the vag humour.
Autism, Catholicism and vag.
I thought you guys were brought up on meat and 2 veg. No, that's so...
For that to be really true, then that would have to be either a man that was married to 2 women or he was married to a woman that had 2 vaginas. I don't know. I heard recently that a lizard was discovered by a scientist with 2 penises, and that's how they wrote it. A lizard was discovered by a scientist with 2 penises. It was very confusing. But so there could be 2 veg out there.
Apparently the Liberal Party's got 2 pricks.
We also have fetching headwear.
Sneaky.
Hey, look, everyone! It's Lady Gaga!
Most people, they like a head on their beer. I like beer on my head. It's just a sort of, I don't know, I'm not sure. It's clearly a beer drinking device.
It's what I call Thursdays.
I wouldn't put that hose in your mouth. We got that from the hospital. And finally, this.
Yes, you'll be pleased to know I'm not going to do mine myself because it involves singing. I've enlisted much more of a man than me. Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew O'Neill.
Andrew O'Neill? Andrew O'Neill.
Good evening.
How are you, Andrew?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm very well. Can you describe yourself to the people of Australia who may be unfamiliar with you?
Human. Male, vegan, transvestites, weirdo. I think that's it, really.
You're not actually being a transvestite at the moment, though, are you?
No, I'm off duty. Yeah, I'm in a steampunk band, which is essentially we combine early 80s British anarcho-punk with Victorian musical. Yeah, I know, another one of those bands. So it's punk, but sort of Cockney music, all knees up, have a banana. So I'm...
And you're also an occult comedian? What does that actually mean?
I am an occult comedian. I practice ritual magic.
Do you ever do live human sacrifices? Because there's a fella out there, I reckon. Right there.
I would be tempted, but as a vegan, I can't do live animal sacrifices. So what we normally do is just angrily smash up some tofu with a hammer.
Can you give us an example of steam boats?
Steampunk, yeah.
Steampunk?
This is an approximate example of steampunk. Living easy, loving free, a season ticket for a one-way ride. Asking nothing, leave me be, taking everything in my stride. I don't need reason, I don't need rhyme, there ain't nothing I would rather do. My friends are gonna be there too. I'm on a highway to hell. Everybody, a highway to hell. I've a banana, highway to hell. That's right, I'm on a highway to hell. Thank you very much.
Andrew O'Neill.
Thank you.
It's hard to describe someone as being from the dark arts when they go, have a banana.
And Robbins, Wilson and Hunter have a passenger vehicle.
Oh, yeah. You know what? This one I kind of like. This. Yes, of course.
Lady Gaga, 2015.
Well, it's the offspring of Lady Gaga and a transformer. That's right.
Oh, no, I think Lady Gaga is a transformer. Midway through.
We also have earth-moving equipment.
Can I just tell you how excited I am about this? I have always wanted to do this. I feel like Animal from the Muppets. It's always Animal! I can't wait.
You ready?
I can't wait.
Ready?
Okay.
We're going to have a countdown?
Okay, can you
Carl
count me down?
looks like Dora the Explorer.
I look like Dora the Explorer. Does that mean I have a football-shaped head and really odd eyes? And I hang around with the monkey.
Hey, welcome to my world.
Here we go.
Right.
3, 2, 1, go! Oh, thrilling.
Why is it the first time you do anything, it's always a disappointment?
That's it? That's all it's going to do?
No, I'll tell you what else it does. It stinks.
Are you sure that's it? You're not just frightened? Frightened of the big rock that didn't move? And finally, we have this.
Coming out to sing for us right now is the wonderful group Tripod.
Tripod versus the Dragon.
Yeah, that's the name of our show.
Sydney Opera House, any minute now.
Is it safe for those guys over there? Because that thing, it could go off again.
It stinks a bit over here, that's for sure.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, well, let's just crack into it then. Tripod versus the Dragon.
Knew you'd be a vision in white. How you keep your pants so tight. Don't know what you're doing, but you must be living right. City traffic's moving way too slow. Drop your pedal, let go.
We'll learn more about those mysteries at the end of the show. Now to the game called Survey Says. Frank Woodley. In the latest Oral-B survey, what did 1 in 10 Australians admit? Biting off a long piece of fingernail and using it as dental floss? Did they admit they'd gone a week without brushing their teeth? Or after a fight, they'd used a partner's toothbrush to clean the toilet?
Well, clearly the final one can't be true for men because they would never clean the toilet.
Logic.
Yeah.
The ladies love that and the rest of you are traitors.
The fingernail chewing with the... I mean, I'm a fingernail chewer myself, and it's particularly antisocial in my case because I don't restrict it to my own fingernails.
Oh,
But with the... And then if you don't brush your teeth for a week, it is you feel like you've got a mouthguard made of terry toweling, don't you? It's a horrible... But I reckon it's the floss one.
No, I just think in the heat of the moment, you do weird stuff. And I've got so drunk that we've both woken up in the spare room before and I don't even know how we got there. So we've had an argument. I'm going to just both sleep in there, see how we both like it. And there's just a fist hole in the connecting wall and no memory how I got there. I reckon 1 in 10 people have done stuff angry enough. No one here is going to admit to it, but in the heat of an argument, I could totally clean the rim of a toilet with a toothbrush. Especially if it's electronic, it's much quicker.
But, you know, there's a reason why 9 out of 10 people won't do that. Because if you do that to your partner's brush, he's gonna brush his mouth with it, and eventually, you're gonna kiss the mug. I mean, so you doing that to yourself. That's dumb as hell.
That's the 6th satisfaction you'll get as you kiss him.
Let's see if the warped mind of Russell Kane is right. We're going to move on with Frank Woodley.
Okay, so we've got to go through all that again?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not going to ask you the same question again, unfortunately.
Okay, good.
Because I think even if we did, you'd probably get it wrong again. According to a study by a dog food company in the States, what do 9 out of 10 Americans believe? That their pet will go to heaven? Their pet is always more pleased to see them than their partner? Or their pet would eat them in an emergency?
I'd like to think it's that their pet would go to heaven because I've just got this great image of me going, no, Max, as Max is humping St. Peter at the gate there. Just really, not the time, not the place.
And Max is a dog?
Yeah.
There are times when I have the flu when my cat looks at me and goes, just go down.
I think their pet is more happy to see them than their partner. I think it's probably that one.
Let's see if Frank is right. Yes! A recent poll by a condom manufacturer in Britain found 34% of people would sleep with a stranger for $1 million. What would 5% do it for?
A Bacardi Breezer.
A new car?
Drink.
Yeah.
World Cup soccer tickets? Revenge.
There's got to be more information. Like, if it was like, would 5% of people sleep with a walrus? Do you know? I mean, I'm not trying to paint a weird picture of a triangle with a walrus and a...
You could hold on to the tusks at least.
Yeah. But it seems... do you think it means 5% of people who are in a committed relationship would sleep with a stranger for $1 million?
It's a simple game, Woodley.
I did warn you there was autism on this team. I did warn you. We need more facts, Paul, more detail. Can't enjoy the quiz without detail, Paul.
Oh, they're coming around. They're coming around. It's a condom manufacturer in Britain. Does that give you any more clues?
I go out drinking regularly in the UK, right?
Yeah.
And after about 9 pints, the shelter of a dark skip is all that is required for a copulation to take place. So... I think World Cup soccer tickets. I mean, there are only Brits in the room.
Yeah,
imagine that. I will not sleep with for $1 million.
I'm surprised it's not more.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with World Cup soccer tickets.
Definitely.
Let's see if Frank's right. Cal Wilson. Some survey says for you. A global poll on the world's laziest countries has found the US is number 1 for what? Calorie intake and TV watching? Driving and sleeping? Or death by cheese?
God, I would love to hear more news about cheese-related deaths. Reginald, where you come from, do people sleep while they drive?
Where I come from, people sleep and eat cheese.
I reckon it's going to be calorie intake and TV watching.
Shall we see if Cal's right? No!
Bless you.
It's had too much cheese.
What the hell was that?
I was trying to make it quiet. And I held my microphone.
At least I said bless you, which is... It's kind of weird how you know, if you sneeze, God gets involved. If you cough, you're on your own. But anyway.
In the UK, an intimate online survey of 1,800 people found not one would do what? Have sex live on the BBC? Use British food in their lovemaking? What? Sleep with Prime Minister Gordon Brown?
Imagine if Mrs. Gordon Brown was included in that survey and she went, no, I don't either. I like the idea of sex live on the BBC, as if it's, you know, like they've got darts, they've got tennis, why not have a bit of shaggery? That'd be great.
The great thing about the BBC is while you were doing it, you'd have David Attenborough in the bedroom with you. And now the male mounts the female.
The female turns the page and keeps reading.
The male rolls to the side of the bed and falls asleep.
It's time to eat a piece of cheese.
I reckon 1,800 Britons would not sleep with Gordon Brown.
Let's have a look. Final question. According to Australian sports officials, there's been a 30% increase in children doing what? Competing in martial arts competitions? Learning to play golf? Or taking pictures of each other in the shower?
I thought this story was about obesity, and it was just going to be there's been a 30% increase in Australian children.
Due to cheese. I kind of want to say learning to play golf. Say it.
Yes. Ever since Tiger Woods was caught with all them women, a lot of people wanted to learn how to play golf.
I'm going to say, and I can't believe I'm going to say this, I'm going to say learning to play golf.
You got guts, kid.
Let's see. Let's see if Cal's right.
I trusted you, tiny secret voice that sounds like Paul McDermott.
Yeah. Shouldn't have won the debate, should you? The growing popularity of the blood sport known as ultimate cage fighting is inspiring children as young as 5 to take up martial arts. The ultimate fighting craze is like the boom of the mid-80s after Ralph Macchio's seminal film The Karate Kid, although I don't ever remember Ralph pinning someone to the ground, kneeling on their face until blood came pouring out of their eyes. Fighting gyms are being swamped by children wanting to learn Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's the same as normal Jiu-Jitsu, except instead of throwing, the focus is on waxing. Wax on, wax off. Some kids are also learning karate, taekwondo, and the very popular Wiggles death hold.
Is that why Jeff won't wake up?
The Hooper's now on 20 points, the Robins is 20 points. After the break, clash of the Titans. This is the clash of the Titans. Russell and Reg out the front.
Russell, I think we love you.
Look at this dude. Oh God, I'm so scared. I don't want to. Can't I assist the Titan or something?
You are the Titan.
Oh yeah, of course. Look at this. Look at these guns.
I smell fear in your heart.
Yeah. I think I might still be urinating. I'm not sure. Now.
These gladiators will face each other on the field of general knowledge. First in with the buzzer gets the points, and remember your names are your buzzers.
Sorry.
Twitchy, you twitchy little thing, aren't you?
Sorry.
Did you cut that collar yourself?
Yep, I did.
My real name is gonna be my buzzer.
What name would you like?
Demon Dog.
Can you test your buzzer? Demon Dog.
Demon Dog.
And Russell?
I'm gonna go boy slut.
Boy Slut and Demon Dog. One of the lesser-known Japanese animes, ladies and gentlemen. Would you like to test your buzzer, Boy Slut?
Boy slut. Paul's actually got a semi from that one. I can see it from here.
Are you ready?
I'm ready, baby. Let's do it.
What do Mindy Lawton, Jamie Youngers, and Jocelyn James have in common?
Demon Dog. They white.
Gonna give you a point. Can you tell me anything else about them? Mindy Lawton, Jamie Youngers, and Jocelyn James.
What was that first name again?
Mindy Lawton.
Mindy Lawton. She was involved in tripping up Tiger Woods, so them other two must have had something to do with it too.
Got it, ladies and gentlemen. 5 points. What two animals appear on the Australian coat of arms?
Boy slut.
That's a slow buzzer you got there.
I'm gonna guess a koala and Tony Abbott Speedos.
Demon Dog.
Yes.
A kangaroo and Paul Hogan.
What is it?
Come on, ladies and gentlemen of Australia. Kangaroo and then? Thank you very much. I'm going to give you 2
what?
points.
Emu.
Emu.
Emu. Y'all suck.
Do it again. Yeah.
It's kind of like an Egyptian emu,
Yeah.
isn't it?
You look like a gay Aussie ostrich.
Which American singer's name is an anagram of the word Presbyterians? This could take all night, this one.
First,
Boy slut. I think I've just been whispered an answer by a dyslexic, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. Elvis Presley?
No. It's all up to you, Demon Dog. People are saying it to you. Listen, Demon Dog. Listen to the voice of the people.
Hey, Demon Dog. Brittany.
Britney Spears.
Like how you toyed with that.
Yeah, you know, if they hadn't said that, it would just been a matter of time before I figured that out. Yeah.
In Shake, don't help, please. Please.
No,
Don't help.
I want to help.
Yeah.
She with me.
I want a different helper. Mine can't spell.
Is it Elvis Presley? Is it Plop Plop?
Who though is more stupid, the idiot that shouts out or the idiot that believes it?
We work together.
In Shakespeare's play, A Midsummer Night's Dream, who is the king of the fairies?
Demon Dog. Oberon.
Thank you very much, Demon Dog. You're killing it. I mean, I don't think you should gloat at this point, but it's now 17 points versus 2. Which Australian game show host, other than Adam Hills and Sean McAuliffe, has been nominated for a Gold Logan? I think you may have just pipped him at the post there.
Is it Paul McSpermit?
I was gonna say Rove McManus, but I ain't gonna lie. I just wanted to make you mad.
What colour is a black box flight recorder?
Demon Dog. Brown.
Boy slut.
Close.
I'm going to go taupe. Well, it's close to brown.
It is. No, orange. No points for anyone for that.
See, I went with brown because I'm referred to as black. I'm clearly not black. I'm brown.
And orange is not close to brown. Where I come from in Essex, that's the difference between a real tan and a fake one. That's how you know you're in England. A tan is orange.
Which famous punk rock manager passed away recently?
Boy Slut. That is, can I just answer it and get it right, because I've got no points? Malcolm McLaren.
Thank you very much. Oh, there's nothing in it now. Oh, there is.
Do you feel a little bit sad that somebody died and you went?
Yeah. I knew something good would come out of that band.
Yeah.
2 points.
What is the collective noun for a group of owls?
Boy Slut. It's a parliament.
Oh, you're killing it. Welcome here.
I was gonna say a funkadelic, but I was close.
Who is the CEO of Apple?
Demon Dog, Bill Gates.
No! Boy Slut!
Demon Dog!
Oh my God!
Oh shit!
You've just been racist against MacBooks.
I messed up on something that apparently all white people know.
I cannot believe. He's just taken Steve Jobs' name in vain.
Oh man, it's tight now.
I feel boy slut on my butt.
Run, demon dog, run!
For a tie, if you get it. For an outright win, if you take it. Which Australian actor plays the lead role in Clash of the Titans and Avatar?
Oh, that fucker's name.
Don't help them! Don't help them, you! Stop helping!
Boy Sluts.
Stop!
Demon Dog!
No.
Sam goddamn Worthington! Sam Worthington!
No. Opposed! You did wrong.
Boy Slut.
I was going to say the one who plays Harold Bishop, but I didn't know his name. God, I'm Edge.
I'm going to give you 5 points, ladies and gentlemen. It is tied at the end. Cinemas in South Korea have taken the Avatar experience to a whole new level with 4D, which means you'll actually get to feel the spittle from a wild banshee hit you in the face. There are 25 different effects, including spitting, sneezing, dribbling and poking. Watch out for the love scenes. It's a completely immersive experience every time Sam Worthington... Ooh, that would have come in handy a while ago. Every time Sam Worthington drops his American accent, your chair vibrates. Whenever the Na'vi get blown up, you're pelted with Smurfs. And if you smell explosions, but there are no explosions on screen, Kim Jong-il has finally pressed the button. 4D is a great way to see Avatar, a terrible way to see Saw or Kenny. Be you. Over there now. 42 points over there, 42 points. Up next, we bring in the bin.
It's good news week. It's good news week.
This is 7 Things for the Bin, the cleansing game that proves we're better than everyone else. Claire Hooper, what's going in your landfill?
I haven't even looked at these yet.
No,
All right, fine.
I'll start. You know what I really hate? You know what really gets my goat? Is comedians who basically have an optimistic point of view about the world, but they assume an angry manner just for comedic effect. I've had enough.
I'd like to put naps in the bin. because I'll be in the middle of a conversation or trying to get something done, and a couple hours later, I'll wake up like this. What? Someone's shaking me, going, "Can you get up from in front of my car? I'm sick of it. Naps in the bin." Just to get started.
All right, I've had enough of Lady Gaga. I've had enough of the fact that she deliberately goes out, she puts a tractor on her hat, carries a teacup that she's called Bingle Bongle Samuel or something like that. But she's doing it on purpose. She looks miserable all the time. If you're going to look like you've dressed as a hard rubbish collection, at least look like you're enjoying yourself.
Okay, there's an advert for the latest iPhone app, which is a sleep monitor, which I keep getting punished with because I'm paired with someone that can sleep well, and I'd like to put in the bin everyone that can sleep easily on journeys and through the night. Because half of us are insomniacs and we're attracted to you smug fuckers. Sit all the way through a journey with your bovine head bobbing up and down. Even with it, and I'm forced to put the eye patches on an aeroplane and pretend that I'm asleep, and then wake up and go, "Oh yeah, I think I drifted off for a couple of hours actually. I had very vivid dreams." That was consciousness, you lying fuckers. Good sleepers in the bin.
Okay, Rupert Murdoch. Is it because you are one of the richest, most powerful men in the world, no one has told you, "We know you dye your hair"? Stop doing it, you silly old man, and don't have me killed for saying it, sir.
Sea Patrol.
The man himself?
Okay, I've referred to it too many times, so let's stick Abbott and his Speedos in the freaking bin. Only in a country this chilled, because the person who has the biggest dick be the next leader of Australia. There's me and my Speedos, K-Rod, you're in the bin, Tony, deal with it.
Mind you though, they don't call him K-Rod for nothing.
Oh yeah.
That's sick.
I think we've hit a threshold with all the Tiger Woods jokes, and I'm just sick of all the Tiger Woods jokes. And I think, you know, he's playing golf again. It's great that he's gotten back on the horse. Back on the horse.
I would like Miley Cyrus to go in the bin.
Think about that.
I would like her to go in the bin, and I would like her to do it quietly without uttering another word. And I would also like it declared illegal for you to wear cut-off denim shorts that are shorter than the pockets inside them. Go, demon dog, go!
Careful.
I am infuriated that in this country there's not nearly enough opportunity to watch 2.5 Men.
I'm going to throw the parking ticket I got on Sunday morning in the bin. Screw you, St Kilda. I didn't even want to be in stupid St Kilda. And when I put $2 in the machine and the machine didn't give me a ticket, I thought, well, St Kilda will understand. But apparently St Kilda had a message for me. $58 of message. Well, I got a message for you, St Kilda. I'm never going to St Kilda ever again. I swear, it's true. I would have chewed and swallowed the parking ticket, but I've tried it before and it doesn't work because they're plasticised and it hurts your throat. And if any of you ever see me in St Kilda, tell me off, because I will only go to the Elstonwick or the South Melbourne border from now on. And then I stop and I turn back.
Anybody else?
This isn't very funny, but this alarmed me this afternoon. I would like to put in the bin the taxi driver who drove me here that I had to teach how to do a hook turn to.
While we're on taxi drivers, most 99.9% fantastic. I would like to put in the bin the one who received a phone call and then reached through the steering wheel and got a pad and a pen, steered while she wrote down she should go in the bin. It was a bit much. True story.
I'll put something controversial in.
Put something controversial.
The hidden racist views. I come from a really white working class community, right? So I've got Obama here. It's fun watching when he was elected, everyone trying not to be racist. But at least with my dad, his racism is explicit. You know where he stands. He's full of hate. He doesn't hide it. Someone like my mum, much more dangerous. People who don't know they're racist. That's what I'm going to put in. I'm not racist, but. That's the sentence. That's like saying I'm not a rapist, but get in the fucking van. So, and it goes.
Hey, it's Saturday on Wednesday. Does that fucking make any sense to anybody? Hey, it's Saturday on Wednesday.
I'm not going to attempt to be controversial. I hope this ain't controversial, but I'm going to. Oh yeah.
Easy, Reg. Easy.
I am infuriated with the people who got over mad with Miss Nixon because she didn't undertake the symbolic gesture of not eating while there were houses burning that she couldn't do nothing about. The llama? Yeah. Oh, are we supposed to be checking people on the magazine that we're on?
If you want to.
Ladies and gentlemen, they're discussing who's going to throw the Dalai Lama in the bin.
I'm sorry. This guy's been getting on my tits for years.
I'll take that one then. I'll take this and you have it.
Look, you know, it's cool that he giggles all the time, but does he have to wear sheets while he does it?
You are not throwing the Dalai Lama. You are not throwing the Dalai Lama in the bin on my watch.
No! Should I throw him in the bin, boys and girls?
No!
Only if I suddenly become a pantomime villain and you boo and hiss me. Boo!
No! Oh, that's it! No! Oh.
But I'm sure he's in there going...
That's it, throw him in the bin. Strange but True is next. Come on, Dalai Lama. Come on, Dalai. Where's the Dalai Lama? Time to sample those strange but true concoctions. Claire, Frank, Russell, you had the warning hazard light.
Yep.
Hazard warning.
Beer hat,
yes, the keg
beer
hat.
keg hat, and
of course, Andrew O'Neill.
And Andrew O'Neill, ladies and gentlemen.
No stop signs, speed limits. Nobody's gonna slow me down. Like a wheel, gonna spin it. Nobody's gonna mess me around. Hey Satan, paid my dues. I'm playing in a rockin' band. Hey mama, look at me. I'm on my way to the promised land. Everyone, I'm on the highway to hell. Highway to hell. I'm on the highway to hell. Highway to
a quick cautionary tale. unless you want to have the crink of all crinks the following day, I don't advise head banging with 10 kilos on your head. I did a little bit of that during the song. I think I've broken my neck. But what do you reckon the story? Would you like any? No. What do you think the story is?
Well, we haven't discussed it, but I've got a fair idea. You don't want to guess?
Well, it's something. There's alcohol warnings and highways to hell. Do you think the highway to hell, at like a kilometre before hell, does it have a little sign that says "Turn off to hell"? Because would you choose anyway?
You're approaching hell. Yes.
Yeah, it's got to be something to do with drink driving. Is it here that you have the "Don't be a dickhead" poster or something?
Yes.
Because I heard some people at the bus stop the other day. No, I heard some people at a bus stop, and one said, "What's your favourite new slogan?" And the other one went, "Don't be a dickhead." And he said, "Well, I'm just asking."
Yeah.
So, is that?
No, I don't think it is. I think this is a European, Romanian. It's a story about a town somewhere where, rather, like when you see the kind of the turtles crossing sign or the, please slow down for wombats or whatever. I think it's got.
It's a classic in Romania, that sign.
So it's sort of
wombats
like, please slow down for buffheads, sort of. No, is that you're saying there's drunken people crossing
I think there's your warning signs that say, frequent drunks crossing here.
So it's like, please,
do not hit the drunks on their way home to mate. Like,
please, instead of
drunks making their way to gutter on opposite side. So yeah, they've got a silhouette of a drunk person and a.
Instead of please slow down for wombats, it's please slow down for complete wombats.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
As bizarre as it sounds, they are correct, ladies and gentlemen. 10 points for them. In Romania, a town worried about the increasing number of traffic accidents put up signs warning drivers to watch out for drunken pedestrians lying on the road. Or the singing speed humps, I think we used to call them. The words in that warning sign roughly translate as "Attention, drunks." Apparently half the town's population can be found staring at that sign, waiting for an announcement. Like the hedgehog that rolls himself into a ball at the first sign of trouble, a Romanian drunk is likely to defend itself from oncoming traffic by staring into the headlights, vomiting and punching on. Before they got the new signs, the town had to use the only warning signs available, deer crossing, which meant a traffic cop had to go around putting fake antlers on all the drunks' heads as they left the pub. Unfortunately, the new signs have been completely ignored, as all the drivers are off their tits. Don't move a muscle, strange but true, coming right up. The strange but true adventure continues, Mikey Caloredge. Your clues were the passenger vehicle, we also have the earth-moving equipment.
I've lowered my expectations.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
It's very
do you
disappointing.
want to all count down again? That was exciting last time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Thrilling. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go! Fucking rock came straight at me.
That'll teach you to give me the wrong answer, Paul McDermott.
I actually made a jet of wee came out with that one.
Jeez, you're almost crushed by 5 kilos of polystyrene.
And finally, Reg.
Yeah, we went down the freeway of love, well, thanks to the tripods.
Welcome to Tripods.
All right, stop now.
1, 2, 3, yeah. You be a vision in white. How you keep your pants so tight. Doing what you're doing, but you must be living right.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
We got some places to see. I got all my
by it, I mean something very specific.
Ain't no riding on the freeway. I'm in love in a desert town. Ain't no riding on the freeway. I'm in love with my pink Cadillac.
Oh, that man.
We're riding on the freeway. I'm in love when it's against our back.
Pink's a clue.
We're going riding on the freeway. I'm in love in my pink Cadillac. We're going riding on the freeway.
Thank you.
Tripod! If you get the chance, see their show at the Opera House. Ladies and gentlemen, Tripod and the Dragon, what's it all about?
I'm wondering,
Yes.
but it doesn't quite fit. I'm wondering if, Earth Moving, Freeway of Love, passenger vehicle. There was a story about a Russian couple who were getting it on in the car, but not wanting to be caught. They were in their own garage, and not wanting to get too cold, they turned the engine on, and then they died from carbon monoxide poisoning. But I feel like that's not quite right.
But children, that's what's wrong with vodka. It's actually it's a closer to home story. I was just noticing here on my helmet the words Alice, which when we think, apart from of course the girl's name, is Alice Springs, the Northern Territory. There's been a bit of a mining boom, hence the earth moving. And miners, I don't know if you know this or not, tend to be men who have sexual needs. A rather smart woman, an entrepreneurial woman, has decided to put together a bus, a converted bus, as a mobile brothel, hose to go. And thank you very much. And so the idea is that rather than them coming to the brothel will come to them. Either way, it's sticky and messy. I don't want to know about it.
Wouldn't it give you a shock if you just wanted to go down to the shops? You hail the bus and suddenly, hello.
They do have it. In the Northern Territory, a businesswoman is hoping to cash in on the mining boom by setting up a mobile brothel. The Shag Bus.
Yes.
It's a crude name, but better than the original suggestion, which was the Double Dicker. The tassels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round, and the people on the bus go up and down all the way through town.
The Shag Bus, exciting and new, come to town with a new disease for you.
It's one of the few vehicles on the road that doesn't mind being rear-ended. It's also the only bus in the world where the ladies have to give up their seats to the gentlemen.
So do you ring the bell when you want to get off?
Each day the bus will travel along the Stewart Highway on a specially devised route. It makes sense the hard-working miners would be horny. Going down a dark hole 5 days a week gives a man ideas. Of course, before...
Do you send the canary down first?
I think that's extra.
You always have to send a canary down first. The mining boom in the top end has created a huge opening for sex workers. Although, when you're a sex worker, a huge opening isn't always a good thing. Stay tuned, Top Enders. Fast Money is next. That's it. It's over. Here it is, the game that says, stuff the hospitals, let's hire a sleazy golfer. John B's Fast Money. In England, a man is suing for discrimination after he was thrown out of a job centre for refusing to remove his hood. Chris Jarvis says the hood is part of his faith. What is his faith?
He's a Jedi.
Bang! In New Zealand, after police spotted a driver swerving all over the road, they gave him a breathalyzer test, but the test didn't work. Why?
Because he was actually so far above the limit, he melted the damn thing. He set it off the scale.
Bang, you got it. 6 times over the limit, breathalyzers don't go that high. In Rhode Island, a zookeeper was treated for minor injuries after she went in to clean an animal's cage. What happened? Oh. Don't look at each other.
She was pecked by a tapir.
Very close.
She was headbutted by a giraffe.
Oh, brilliant, you have it.
She's what?
Headbutted by a giraffe.
No, giraffes will use their head like a golf club. They can actually kill a lion.
Not
funny, but true.
I've always thought, like, giraffes, you know, they've got horns, but they're fluffy on the end. I've always thought being gored by a giraffe would be kind of lovely. But anyway.
In the Italian city of Treviso, motorists are confused by a new road sign showing a scantily clad woman. What's the problem?
It's a bit like the one with the drunks. It's a warning sign to say that prostitutes are about, because apparently they're a traffic hazard because gentlemen slow down.
Yes. And now I'm going to throw the last one open for anyone. I'm going to look at you when I say it, though. In Connecticut, police were able to arrest 2 bank robbers before they even entered the building.
Because they find a head. They find a head.
Thank you.
They said, have the money ready, we're coming.
That's genius.
So in the recovery party tonight, Claire Hooper, Frank Woodley and Russell Kane scored a tired and emotional 78 points. Drained by Mikey Robbins, Cal Wilson and Reginald D. Hunter on 80 points. 10.com.au/GNW is the address if you want to get the podcast, see the extra bits or buy a ticket for the Shag Bus, where you're actually meant to get screwed by public transport. So we say thanks for having us, Melbourne. Thank you. And we leave you with the good news for the week ahead. Aussie supermodel Miranda Kerr will turn 27, or 80 in model years. Miranda will use the occasion to reveal she's actually a man called Wayne. Wayne Kerr. On Wednesday, the Queen will turn 84, or 185 in human years. The Spandau Ballet Tour will hit Melbourne. Expect a lot of hair pulling if they get into a turf war with the guys from the Australian Ballet. Rio Tinto will hold its annual general meeting. 4 good seats now available. California will host the Billabong Big Wave Awards. There's 2 categories: waving hello, waving goodbye. Big wave. They expect the crowd to be smaller than at the Billawave Big Bong Awards. Melbourne will host the second date of the tour by Deepak Chopra, the groundbreaking act that combines D-Light, Tupac, Cheech and Chong and Oprah. And in Sydney, the CEO of Qantas will give a talk to the Chamber of Commerce, then find a crack in his windscreen, blow 2 tyres and catch on fire. Good night.